Tá mis an bhí mé cuaig bliana déag dí canna mis an céad de luíisce riomh an banna ceol ínta seo tá lánsásta go bhfuil siad faoi dhearras a tíir seo, they took their time, Crane Tunstach.
Híntaach.
Hínta! Woo! Yes!
Híntaach.
And I actually think I got tongue-tied and called just Crane and not Train, but it's all good.
And if I'm addicted to loving you, and you're addicted to my love too.
Why did you feel you needed time away from each other? Was it just getting two in each other's faces, or family, or music, or a combination of all?
Yeah, kind of a combination of all. I mean, we had been going pretty hard at it for 10 years, you know, constant cycle of recording and touring, and I think we just needed a break from each other. Yeah.
But it hadn't come to like a crisis point where it was, if we go beyond
no,
we're going to kill each
but
other.
it was, you know what, I think if we hadn't have taken the break, it could have gotten to that point.
Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the radio?
First CD I ever got was Drops of Jupiter. So I've been aware of Train for ages, and maybe you've obviously got a bigger profile in America. Is it a different vibe when you come over here and maybe you're playing smaller venues to what you're used to?
Yeah, I mean, we're playing much larger venues in the United States, but it doesn't change the love for it. You know, in fact, coming to Europe and playing in front of 1,000 people or 2,000 people is very fun. When we were in Spain, you know, we were playing in front of, you know, several hundred people. And we had a magnificent time. And the same here in Ireland. You know, there'll be, you know, 1,500 people or whatever tonight, and we're very honored that those people have found, you know, a little bit of extra to come out and celebrate music with us.
It's love, we decide that it's forever.
Was there a kind of a moment where you felt, you know, this is working and the break has done us good and it's done what it should have done, which is, you know, revive you, as it were?
I think when we were making the record, we knew we were revived as a band. You know, it was just like there was kind of like the old attitude we used to have again back, and it was a very enjoyable process recording, and we loved being together again.
Your sweet moonbeam, the smell of you in every single dream I dream.
Excess or entitlement, did it manifest itself in like the true rock and roll style of, you know, crazy drink and drug fueled parties and groupies and madness, or was it just that, you know, success wise you thought the music would sustain itself?
It was a little bit of all that.
Okay.
You know, it was a little bit of debauchery, but also...
Debauchery is good though sometimes.
You like that word?
Yeah.
I'll throw it at you.
And all that it
And you like
entails.
doing it.
Yeah, you know?
Oh, I know you do. I saw you earlier when you were debaucherizing. We viewed success as hit songs and money,
Yeah.
and that's not success.
What is success?
Success is as many joyful moments as humanly possible.
Should Train and show our podcast.